welcome to Accrington Stanley. What was your first day like?
Yeah, it was tough. They always are. Just happy to get across the line this morning. Like I said, I've signed this morning just before I come out to train today, so over the moon. And yeah, first training sessions are always tough, but good to get it in the bank now.
And go on, tell us your background.
I was at Everton up until YTS. Got released, signed for Southport, had a little spell at Southport, went to TNS, done 4 years at TNS, 3 years, 4 years. We won the league 4 times on the bounce when I was there, played in a few big Champions League qualifying games with obviously big crowds and big attendances, which was a good experience. And then was at Fylde, signed for Fylde the previous 3 years ago. Won the Conference North with Fylde and captained them last year and got beaten in the playoffs last season. Thought we were unlucky, but yeah, that's pretty much about me.
So it's an honour to captain a side, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was the first time since obviously I was younger I've captained a side, and at 25 years of age, I think it's a good accolade to have, really. And just unfortunate that we never got up through the playoffs. It would have been a great achievement to captain the side through the playoffs, but it wasn't to be.
And how did the move to Accrington come about?
I spoke to Neil Sang last week. He mentioned Accrington. He said he had a brief chat with the gaffer at the start of obviously the end of the season, start of negotiating terms type of thing. Spoke to him, mentioned a few things. He said it could be in the pipeline. Obviously never heard much. I think the gaffer's been away on holiday. I had a few conference clubs come in and make me decent offers, to be fair. But then when my agent called me last week and said that the gaffer had made me an offer, it was a no-brainer, and I'd obviously like to come and play in the league and try and prove myself.
It's a bit, it's quite a big step up, is it, from the conference to the League One? I suppose it's just one you relish in, you want to prove yourself.
Yeah, of course. People can say it's a big step up, but you'll have to wait and see. And I am going to go and back myself. And obviously, Accrington's won brilliantly last year and winning League Two. So it's like the gaffer said then in the speech. It's a lot to do with team spirit, and I believe that. It seemed like a close-knitted group and seemed like a sort of family, to be honest. I know I've only been here a day, but it seemed like a bit of a family and a close-knitted group, and team spirit's unbelievable. I think that played a massive part in Accrington last season, and hopefully same again this season.
You're described as a combative midfielder, is that right?
Yeah. I always struggle with these questions, what are you going to bring, and what. I don't like blowing my own trumpet, and I'm not one to go and say I'm going to guarantee this, I'm going to guarantee that, but what I will say is that I'm a winner, and I think that's one of the best attributes that I have. I hate losing at anything, whether it be pool, table tennis, anything, so I think that's one of my best attributes, and I'll give it my all no matter what. So yeah, I'll let yourselves and the gaffer and the fans be the judge of what I bring to the table. Yeah.
I noticed you got 7 goals last season, was it?
Yeah, I think 7 or 8. Yeah. I like to chip in with the odd goal. But yeah, I do like to get about the pitch, and I like to box to box type of thing, box to box midfield. Try and chip in with a few goals and try and help the defence out with breaking the other teams going. Yeah.
And finally, have you looked at the fixtures, and is there any games that are sticking out in your mind particularly?
I've seen Gillingham at home first fixture, and this is not any of them. It's a massive league to be in. And you know yourselves, and people watching this will know the stage that Accrington are going to be playing on, some of the grounds they're going to be going to, and we just had the chat then. You just got to go and relish it and go and enjoy it, and I can't wait to get started, to be honest with you.